What's up, peeps? These are the June 22nd updates with the MG82 Nerf and a possible upcoming nerf to the nail gun and dead silence. Let's jump right into it. So this is what Activision officially released. Let's talk about the nerf on the dead silence. Now, we'll go into some details on, I don't even know. Okay, let's just jump into it. So it says, some thoughts on perks, right? We are exploring all avenues in terms of changing to provide fair and reactable counterplay options to dead silence. A decision like this must be made carefully, especially considering how it may destabilize other aspects of the game. We cannot promise anything at this moment, but as we close in on an appropriate solution, we will share more details. Sit tight. So what this seems is that the way they want to nerf or counter dead silence is with a perk. And now this did exist back then. Before, in Modern Warfare games, and even I believe they have it in Black Ops Cold War, there was a perk called Ninja that it works like dead silence, right? And your footsteps were, faint, right? You could barely hear them. But then you had this other perk that would allow you to listen to enemy footsteps louder, right? So if they weren't using Ninja, then you could hear them like really loud. And if they would use Ninja, then you would hear them almost like normal footsteps, right? So it's like one or the other. Which one did you want to be? And that was pretty fair, but I don't really think that's the way to go in this one, because it's not a perk, it's a field upgrade that sometimes people have it and sometimes they don't. So you're gonna be using a perk for when sometimes people have it. I really didn't think there was an issue before. I really do think the issue that everybody is complaining about, and you could even see it in the memes and everything, is that you get a dead silence, you get a dead silence, and you get a dead silence. Everybody gets a dead silence in this game, and I don't really know what's going on in their head on why don't they just nerf the amount of dead silences that drop in the game, just kind of like the same way they did with stopping power. I don't see anybody complaining about stopping power now, because it does land less. Like, I barely find a stopping power once in a while, so I don't really know why they don't do the same. Why are they going into these perk things like this? Like, just nerf the drop rate. That's simple. But let me know what you guys think on this one. Next up, let's go into one of the most hoped nerfs, which is the MG82. And this one, they nerfed a lot of things. So they nerfed the maximum damage decrease from 30 to 29, minimum damage decrease from 28 to 27, maximum damage range decreased by 20%, headshot multiplier decreased by 1.3 to 1.2, upper chest multiplier decreased by 1.1 to 1, extremities multiplier decreased from 1 to 0.9, and vertical and horizontal recoil increased by a lot. Now let's go into Exclusive Ace tweet to see exactly how this affects. So this is Exclusive Ace tweet, and he tested the TTK. So basically, if they have three place TTK, before it was 462, now it's 528. You could definitely notice the difference here. This is just a little bit faster than the AMAX. Now 3-play TTK at range, before it was 528, and now it's 594. So at range it's still a little bit almost the same, but definitely the up close, it was definitely noticeable. 4 to 8 headshots now needed for a 426 MS TTK up close. Range was now around 26 meters. Now it's around 21 meters, which is pretty good. But they also nerfed the recoil. So let's jump and test how the recoil is now. All right, so I've got a fully pimped up MG82, and this is the class that I got. It's just really an overall class, right? With the agency suppressor, field agent grip, and no barrel on this one. I could go ahead and toss you like the barrel if you really did want to use that. So let's go ahead and test it out. So we're just gonna do like a test without trying to control the recoil. So definitely without trying to control the recoil, the gun, like you will look at the sky, right? Let's just load her up right here. Now let's try to beam somebody close range. So close range, obviously no difference at all, right? I could beam that guy. So now let's do some further range testing. Let's see, somebody's in that window right there. And I can definitely feel it. Like, I think it's more that initial recoil that you can definitely feel. Like, I really have to stick my my finger. I do really have to pull it down for that analog. So I can definitely feel it with the recoil. We'll have to take a look and see if the TTK, how much that impacts in this one. Let's check out the other things that they're talking about in the update. So the last thing they're talking about in the update is the nail gun. Now, this is again another really weird thing. So they just said, we'll be keeping a close eye on the nail gun in Black Ops Cold War. We feel it kills about a bullet faster than we would like. Let's just stop right there. We feel it kills about a bullet faster than we would like. Why didn't you nerf it right now? What? I don't understand. Why would you not nerf it right now? I mean, does everybody just have lunch breaks all day? Do they not do their job? Like, we feel it kills a bullet faster than we would like, but even though we just released the patch notes, we ain't gonna nerf it just yet. So I don't understand what that means, but with extremely low rate of fire weapons, they can be on the razor's edge of balance, whereas in missing a single shot can turn an incredibly fast time to kill into one of the slowest in his class. This is not the case with the nail gun now, but if it required an additional bullet time to kill and nothing else changed, it would likely be so. But I mean, I still think it should be like that. A nail gun should just be like a fun weapon to use. A nail gun shouldn't be fucking viable in a game like Warzone, first of all, right? If it feels like it's too long to kill, but you can kind of use it sometimes, that's how it should be. It's a nail gun. I mean, it's a nail gun, god damn it. But as it's all said and done, at the end of the day, this update just brought this to the weapons. They also fixed a bunch of other things. So these are the bug fixes. They fixed an issue that was causing some players to have to restart the game in order to unlock a gifted battle pass. Fixed an issue causing tier skips to not apply. Fixed a lock control room in Sunlight that was killing players instantly upon contact. I never came to that one. I would have definitely got mad if I got that one. Fixed an issue causing players to lose control of their operator while walking through a red door if a player had previously died going through it. Fixed an issue where using some QBZ blue pins would cause players to crash. Well, I'm glad they are all fixed. Let me know what y'all think. Peace out.